Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Lolo. It is time for my weekly recap of Love After Lockup. This is season 2, episode 44. Y'all know I hate saying that. But anyway, this was titled Rules and Receipts. Okay, so this episode was nice and juicy, and the main event was Megan, Michael, and Sarah. So of course I'm gonna say them for last. We're gonna get the little tiny stories out the way. Let's start with Clint and Tracy. I don't even understand why they are still on this show because Tracy is in jail and Clint is just he like some lost little puppy. I mean, yeah, I guess they good for a storyline and good entertainment, but at whose expense for real, for real? Like, I really just feel like they just need to get off the show. But I guess they signed up for it and they knew what was, a part of it or whatever like that. But until they like really give Tracy some help, she's still gonna be going back and forth in jail and on that meth. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true facts. Anyway, we see Clint. He's trying to get his goddess out of jail. Apparently, like, I guess her bond, they gotta pay the full amount. I know usually for bonds and stuff like that, you just gotta pay 10%. So like $5,000, it should be like $500 or something like that, because that's 10%. But he keeps saying it's $5,000. So I guess they got to pay like the full amount of the bond for her to get out, which is really strange. But I don't know. It's Texas, and I don't know what their rules and regulations is because I've never been to Texas or lived in Texas. So I guess it's different. Anyway, he basically talking to a lawyer, and a lawyer is like, look, I mean, we could get her out, but it will be like best of her to just like not do no more drugs, not to drink. Basically, she'll be back on parole, probation all over again type thing. And we know Tracy, and yeah, the probability of her not doing any drugs or anything like that is slim to none. So he just need to give her some rehab, and I don't know, maybe he should just leave her in jail until her hearing or whatever like that. The lawyer was saying she could get 2 years up to 20 years for having meth. Like, that is crazy. Like, what is like, doing drugs is bad and all that other stuff, but what is her being in jail for 20 years going to do for her? All they going to do, that's not going to do nothing for her. She's just going to get high in jail. Like, I don't know. The system is flawed in some areas. Like, and that is one of them. Because, like, what's she going to do in jail for 20 years but get high? Like, the jail is not going to help her. But at any rate, that's what the lawyer has said. Who else we got? Okay, Cheryl and Josh, child. I'm so sick of Cheryl. She gets on my nerves. Cheryl is so annoying. So they out to lunch or whatever like that. They talking. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like, I was trying to do this in the sunlight, and then the glare from the window is hitting my freaking glasses. And as you can see the bags through my glasses. So I am leaving these glasses on. But at any rate, so that's I said that because I'm trying to move so the glare won't keep hitting my glasses, but it's inevitable. But anyway, they went out to lunch. They talking about finding their own place or whatever, and he talking about all these nasty things he want to do to Cheryl, and I'm like, ew, like, I do not need that visual. But what did she say? Oh, she was saying it might be hard for them to find a place because he got a criminal record and he a thief and he be stealing from everybody and stuff like that. I mean, duh, that's how you found him in jail, because he just robbed the bank or some nonsense. So you think the people gonna because I think they got like a clause on their application. I haven't filled an application out for an apartment in a minute, but I think they have a clause on there or something like that. They're a felon or something. They can't live there. I don't know. I can't remember, but I think it's something on the application that you check. That if you've been to jail or something like that, or associate with something like that. Well, the nice apartments, I should say. Well, I don't know. Is it all? I don't know, child. But at any rate, they gonna have a hard time. And Josh mama gave them a 3-day limit, and they already wasted a half a day going to lunch, so they better get on it. Then we see them, they go into the bedroom or going back to the house. I guess the mama asleep or she not home or something. I don't know. They getting it in. And Cheryl was just weird in the confessional talking about something. Oh, we have a nice chemistry or whatever. And we like the same things in bed. I mean, except for he likes girl parts and I like boy parts. What was the purpose of that? Like, duh. Y'all, the child, I was just like, ew, like, hurry up and close the door, because this is uncomfortable for me. And I like a lot of stuff, but that was uncomfortable, because Cheryl, like, no, I don't want to see that, and I don't need the visual. Why they keep trying to give me the visual? Why? Just why? But anyway, then we see it's the morning time or whatever like that. Tina, she trying to be nice or whatever, and she trying to talk to the little boy, the baby Brandon. He don't want to talk to her, whatever. She was just like, all right, whatever. So she cooking her breakfast. She trying to make small talk with Cheryl. Cheryl trying, but it was just weird and uncomfortable. Then we see Josh, he outside, he's talking to the producers doing like his little confessional type thing. And he like, well, I was worried about them arguing all the time. Then I stopped trying to worry because, I mean, it is what it is. They're going to argue, but we trying to move out. Cheryl had said something before, like, if we can't find a place because of his record, then I'll just pay for a hotel. Like, you really should, because, like, you up in this lady house with your kid and stuff like that, asking for miracles. Like, she don't like you. Yeah. But at any rate, inside, before they did the whole Josh thing, inside, Cheryl and Tina were talking, and she was telling her about, because Tina was like, well, what do y'all expect to happen? She was like, well, we gonna look for a place and all this other stuff. And she was like, well, how y'all relationship gonna go? Because y'all keep breaking up and stuff. And Tina was blaming it on Cheryl. This last time was Cheryl's fault. She was popping off because of that old rickety castle. I agree with Cheryl. That castle was rickety. Half the parts was missing gates and stuff like that. Who's supposed to go outside taking pictures and it ain't got no gate? No, fam. So she went off the wrong way about the castle. She could have went a whole different route. But she popped off about how rickety the castle was and then they broke up. Then now she want to get married in an insane asylum. And I'm like, y'all belong together. Something wrong with both of y'all. But fast forward, he outside talking to producers. You hear Cheryl and Tina going at it. Tina had asked the little boy to clean up behind himself in the bathroom. Who knows what he did, but he did something, I don't know, child. Probably some toys or who knows. So she told him to, clean up behind yourself and, get your stuff out. I don't see nothing wrong with it. The little boy made a mess in the bathroom. He need to clean it up. Like, you need to teach the children young so when they get older, they clean up behind themselves. You guys stay consistent. Lesson learned. So she basically told the baby to clean him up because Cheryl don't like Tina. She had a problem with Tina telling the baby to clean up or whatever like that. So she like, he's 3 years old. Don't talk to my son like that. I'll clean up his mess or whatever. So Tina popped off and was like, what you say, bitch? Or something. I don't know. I think that's, yeah. And then, so who knows what happened inside because we weren't inside. But Cheryl comes storming out the house. Your mom put her motherfucking hands on me. I'm done. She ain't got no right to put her hands on me. All I did was say I was going to clean up behind my son. And she ain't like that, so she hit me. I'm done. So she takes her little skinny butt back in the house. Josh looking like, what the fuck is going on? Cheryl went back in there arguing some more. So then we see Josh run in, and that's where their story ended. So they're going to pick back up on Friday. Coming up Friday on that whole nonsense. So we shall see. Let's see. Who is A and C? Oh, because I just put their initials, child. I'm trying to figure it out. We're going to go with Andrea and Lamar. So we see Andrea. She on the floor. She praying. Lamar, he asking for his charger or whatever like that. I'm like, you see she praying. Can you wait until she finished praying before you asking for your charger? That ain't that important. But at any rate, he like, baby, you okay? What's wrong? She was like, no, everything's wrong. So they sit down, they talk. She finally tell him that she told the Sip and See people that they had sex in the jail or whatever, and that Priscilla is his kid. So he like, okay, well, they was gonna find out anyway, whatever. But now we gotta tell the kids. So she nervous about telling the kids and all this other stuff because she don't know how they gonna take it. So she basically put the task up to Lamar to tell the children or whatever like that. But she like, don't be telling them we was in the closet and all that other stuff because they don't need to know that. I'm like, you on TV, they ain't gonna watch the show or they ain't gonna hear from their friends who gonna watch the show. And you know it's gonna be on Instagram or Twitter, that little piece where you said that you had sex in the closet. Girl, stop. But anyway, he want to make a new baby because she got this man on the couch. Ever since he done came back from LA, she really had this man sleeping on the couch. I said, oh my God. So he like, well, all this closet talk, I'm thinking about, making a new baby. She was like, we ain't there yet. You need to go on back on your couch so I can get some rest, okay? She pushed this man on the couch. He was like, this is some bullshit. I agree, Lamar. Y'all married, and she acting a whole plumb fool. When y'all weren't married, she was up in closets making babies, but she can't make a baby with you. Andrea irks my nerve because she do too much, okay? She is team too much. First year Mormon, she can't have sex, but yet you having sex in the closet and the dang on jail. Then you talk about some, now y'all married, and now he got to sleep on the couch because he won't move to Utah. She doing the most. Anyway, they go out. They driving in the car, whatever like that. Priscilla like, oh, y'all the perfect mommy and blah, blah, blah. They go to this little soda shop or whatever. Like, they got food and some little cute beverages and stuff like that. Lamar asking for some tequila up in the soda. The lady like, oh, this Utah. We don't have that here. They ain't got no alcohol in Utah, or they just don't got tequila. Somebody tell me something. Is they a no alcohol state or something? What is going on? So I was just, maybe it's just tequila. But he like, So they sit down. And then, what's her face? Andrea was like, we got some news to tell y'all. Here go Nyla. Why every time y'all got some news, y'all take us out? Like, y'all just can't take us out on GP, like, just to be taking us out somewhere. Y'all got to be taking us out to tell us some news. Nah, that ain't how it go. That it. Yes, it is. And then Tennyson like, yeah, that's really basically why y'all take That's basically why y'all take us out. I said, oh my God, these goddamn kids. They be getting Andrea in check, boy. So, Lamar, he starts telling them, and he tells them that, that Priscilla is his kid and stuff like that. And here go Andrea. I know y'all thought that mommy got pregnant by the Holy Spirit. They was both like, no, we didn't. Andrea is a damn fool. Did you really think them kids thought that the Lord blessed your belly with a baby? Girl, stop. So Nala upset, and they was like, well, how did this happen? Well, I know how it happened, but how does that even work or whatever like that? Andrea like, I don't be asking us questions like this. And so she like, well, why did you? Oh, and so Lamar was like, well, only reason why I told y'all is because she told the sip and see, use the sip C and C. So the only reason why I told you is because she told them. So all of them people know, Michelle, Jennifer, Jessica, all of them know before us. And she was like, well, yeah, I told her. That's not right. Why would you tell them and you're not telling us? Like, they talk and we're your children. Like, you could tell us stuff. And then so Nyla was upset. She had to go outside and get some air and stuff like that because she basically like, why my mama keep lying to me? Why she can't tell us stuff? Like, she telling everybody and their grandpapa about us and the family stuff, but she can't come to me and tell me about stuff. She was like, Priscilla being Lamar's kid is not changing my out view on him. It's changing my out view on my mama because she keep lying and holding stuff. Like, what else is she lying about? And I felt her right there because, like, why you just couldn't tell your kids that Lamar was Priscilla's dad or whatever like that? You ain't had to go into detail and tell them about it. You could have just easily been like, we, linked up, blah, blah, blah. That's her dad and so forth. So, like, I saw where Nyla was saying, and Tennyson was like, Tennyson felt the same way. Because he was like, what, you lying or whatever? She was like, well, I wasn't really lying. He was like, basically, that's what you did. So, Priscilla was like, Mom, you don't have to lie to us and tell us, and not tell us stuff. We're your kids. We're going to be here. I said, this coming from a 7-year-old, no, she 8. 8-year-old's mouth. Like, she dropping real tea and you up here looking stupid in the face, Andrea. Like, why you keep lying to these children? And Tennyson was like, even Priscilla understands that you were lying and that you just can tell us stuff. So, what's his name? Lamar, he went out there to talk to Nala, and Nala basically told him that, like, she keep lying to us. Like, why does she keep lying and stuff like that? And he was just like, it's all right. I mean, I understand. And she was just like, she can't trust her mom, basically. And what happened? Priscilla, she said she was happy that that's her dad, and she knows that he's really Papa and stuff like that. So then I was kind of like, well, she ain't know, because she just kept calling this man daddy all this time and she ain't know. Like, that's weird. I thought that she at least knew that that was her dad. Or maybe she told the girl not to say nothing, but she ain't know neither. But she was happy or whatever like that. And now Andrea was like, well, since that I told them and that's a weight off my shoulders, now I just gotta have Lamar focus on our marriage and stuff like that. She still want this man to move to Utah. She need to get that up. Like, that man is not moving to no damn Utah. He not gonna do it. They need to find a nice middle ground between LA and Utah. Pick a place in the middle and have them move there. But he not moving to Utah. So she might as well just go and get that one up. Next we see, let's see, child. Angela and Tony. So Angela, of course, she caved, because we see Tony, he in the bed. He rolling out the bed, he going to the bathroom, he brushing his teeth and everything, y'all. He just like, hey, baby, how you doing? Are you doing okay, baby? Like, that's how his face be. It be blank. How you doing, baby? You doing okay? She ain't saying nothing. She just she just giving him the evil eye. She ain't saying nothing to him or whatever like that. He keep asking questions. Then he like, well, you ain't gonna talk to me, baby? So she ain't saying nothing. So then she was just like, he was sleeping in the car for a week, so she felt sorry for him and all this other stuff. And then she finally said something. She was like, Tony, I want to know if you serious about this relationship or you just conning me. No, baby, I'm serious about this relationship. I love you or whatever. Then she like, well, I'm setting some rules, Tony. I'm setting some rules, and these are the rules right here. So she pulls out a Sharpie and a piece of paper, y'all. And will be no prostitutes. I started dying when she was writing that list out. I laughed so freaking hard. It was like no extra money, no cash in your pocket. What did it say? Drug test, no drugs. And she was like, and I will have your phone or whatever. So she like, give me your phone. So he give us the phone and stuff like that. She trying to go on the phone. She like, what's the passcode, Tony? He like, 22222. She like, it ain't working. Oh, it was 22222, but I just changed it to 33333. You're lying already. So she put the new code in there. It opens up the phone. And he got her picture up there on the motorcycle, whatever, looking all sexy and stuff. And what happened? Oh, she was just like, little do he know I could take the SIM card out of his phone and put it in my phone and find out the information. We find out that Tony is a serial cheater. He done cheated on all his girlfriends, like 6 girlfriends or whatever like that. And he was saying that he has an impulsive an addictive personality and stuff like that, and he can't help but sleeping with people and all this stuff. So he was basically like, they done keyed his car, they done did all of these rules. So he used to this. Everything Angela doing to him, he don't care. What she need to do is just let him go, and then he'll realize it. Until then, he gonna keep doing what he doing. He was saying that the life he gonna be living now is gonna be boring, and he doesn't really want her in his phone and all this other stuff. So she was like, I'm the new warden now. Break any of these rules, Tony, I swear to God, you're out of here. Okay, baby, I'm out of here. I said, Angela, we don't even believe you. So why would Tony? Girl, stop. But I still like them too. They funny as hell. Her. That's all she do. She must smoke a whole carton a day. Okay, not a pack, a carton. Because she be going at it on them cigarettes. Anyway, y'all, we see Lacey, John, and Shane. It was a cute little moment. She was making sandwiches and the kids was right there. And she was making sandwiches for Shane because he's about to start his new job. And she asked the kids, like, how you feeling, Shane in the house and stuff. And they was like, we like him. He's cool. He's a nice daddy and stuff. So then they said the right daddy Shane on the bag and stuff like that. They really like him, and they're having a good relationship with Shane and stuff. So I really hope that it don't backfire or anything like that, because these kids are involved and their hearts and stuff are kind of connected to Shane. But anyway, Shane got a job at a shipyard. He'll be watching for like fires and stuff like that. So he's happy. He got his little backpack on like he about to go to school, child. And then we see they kissing and saying that their relationship is working out well. So then we see John. Or no, we see some man and he talking. So then we see John out of jail. He didn't, a good judge put him in a program for like 60 days. And if he can hold on to the program and continue doing the program, he may be, the charges or whatever may be dismissed or whatever like that. But he'll have to continue to stay sober and blah, blah, blah. So he's talking to the man about, he in the recovery house. So he's talking to the man about staying clean and doing better for his family and all this other stuff. Stuff he probably didn't say already prior to him continuing to relapse and stuff like that. But being on drugs is difficult. I have never been on drugs, but I have worked in a rehab facility, and just seeing the people keep coming in and out, back and forth, is just hard for them to really kick it. They really have to want to and have that willpower to do it. Otherwise, it will just keep pulling them back. It'll keep pulling them back because it's easier to kind of be on drugs because they don't have to think about their problems and stuff or deal with whatever is going on with them. But he said he wants to do it. This is where he messed up at right here for me. Because he said he wanted to do it for Lacey and to get back with Lacey. And if she sees that he is clean and stuff like that and doing better, then she'll come back to him or something like that. He said that Lacey and Shane's relationship is the reason why he relapsed. He need to let Lacey go. Until he do that, he won't be able to stay clean. He got to let her go because she is toxic for him. She is the reason why, like her being with Shane and stuff like that. She know this man got he loves her or whatever like that. And she know he got a problem with drugs. She knew that him seeing her and baiting him and all this other stuff in his face and blah, blah, blah. The way she did it was wrong. Like, if you don't want to be with this man no more, then tell this man you don't want to be with him. But you were still engaged to him. You were still fitting to marry him. He was going to move into your house. And then you up here talking to Shane and all this other stuff. Like, you pulled Shane into this nonsense. And now you back and forth between them two. Like, he needs to let Lacey go. And until he let her go, he's not going to stay clean. Lacey is just wrong for him. Then we see Shane. I mean, that's my opinion. Okay, that's how I feel. What happened? We see Shane. He in the hardware store with Joe, and he's talking to Joe or whatever like that, and he's telling Joe that Joe was asking like how everything was going with Lacey. He was like, everything going fine, since John in jail, it's been going good. She ain't been really talking about him, really thinking about him and stuff like that, and everything been going good. But I need to tell her something. Like, before we got married, because she was going back and forth with John and stuff like that, and what she did with John, I got drunk and slept with this girl. He don't know nothing about the girl. He don't know her name. He don't know her shoe size. He don't know how tall she is, what color her eyes is, what color her wig was. He don't know nothing about this girl. So Joe basically like, man, you sure you want to tell her about it or like that? Because that's going to crush her and that's going to mess up your relationship and stuff. And Shane like, yeah, I know that, but I need to tell her. I agree with Shane and I agree with Joe. Shane need to tell her, but he should have been told her, okay? He should have been told her when it happened. Like, before he got married to her and all this other stuff, he should have told her. Because now it's just bad. Because everything is going well and all this other stuff. And it was before they got married. So then she could have made the decision if she wanted to marry him or not. You wanted to hold on to it until y'all got married. Now you want to tell her. I'm with Joe. It's going to crush her. You sure you want to do this? He needs to tell her. Point blank, period. But he should have been told her so it wouldn't be so drastic. That's how I feel about it. Joe was basically like, all right, man, you going to tell her I got a couch open for you. Because Shane going to need that couch because Lacey gonna kick his ass out. And then she gonna find out John out of jail. And then she gonna run over there to John. And then it's gonna be John and Lacey. And then, child. And then hopefully she don't cheat or nothing like that. Lacey is a serial cheater. Okay. She is another freaking, what's his face? I just said his name 2 seconds ago. Another Tony. Her and Tony need to be together. Okay, well, she need to find where Tony at. She need to go to Mississippi and find Tony and hook up with Tony. Cause yeah, her and Tony made for each other. Cause they can't stay together, but they can link up and do what they need to do and go on by their business. Cause she don't need to be with Shane or John at all. And let me see, I got everybody right. Yes, I did. All right, y'all. Megan, Michael, and Sarah. So Megan wasn't in this episode. It was just basically Michael and Sarah. So we see Michael. He back in Flint. Where he get on? Never mind. He getting the cash apps. Because I was like to say, where he get on this money to keep bouncing back and forth? But he got cash apps from all these hoes. So, go forth and conquer. Anyway, he playing basketball with his sister. What irritated me about this is this man got a nerve to be wearing a sweatshirt that say no matter what. And then on the front, that's what it said on the front. And then on the back, it got his 2 kids and their names on the back. You walking around with this sweatshirt on like you father of the year and you doing something for your children. So that irritated me. He playing basketball with his sister Day. Or Day. Yeah, I think they call it Day. She asked him all these questions and stuff, and he was like, he was just out there with Megan and stuff. She was like, well, why are you going out there? Like, why is she mad at Megan? Megan ain't do nothing to you. Michael the one who lying to Megan. That's what the problem is. He lying to everybody. And I was so happy when she realized that he was running a game and he was telling people one thing and then doing another thing. I was happy with that because she kept getting in Megan's ass like Megan did something wrong and Megan ain't do nothing wrong. It's your brother. So anyway, he's telling her about Rock. Well, Rock said that he was in love with Megan and blah, 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 and that he had sex with her and so forth. My thing is, I still don't believe that. I believe Rock was lying. I believe Rock had told Michael that she slept with him because he was going to dump. Michael was going to dump Megan, and then Megan was going to be free to go with Rock because he loved her and all this other stuff. So that's why he told Michael that, but I don't believe he slept with her. I don't believe it at all. Anyway, he telling Day about Megan and Megan, not Megan, and Day like, well, is y'all going to still rock with each other or stuff like that? And he was like, well, we got good chemistry and we got a good friendship and all that other stuff together. So he want to still be involved with Megan. Megan need to go. Megan need to drop him. She need to watch this show and see that he with a whole bunch of other girls and he not going to be committed to her. She need to go on and be with somebody else and keep it pushing. Day was like, so then he told her about some chick named Maria or something like that. And she like, well, how many women do you need? Like, what's going on with that? Like, why you not just with Sarah? He don't want to be with Sarah. He want to be out here pimping. And she was like, oh, so you want to keep pimping? He was like, well, I ain't pimping. I'm just doing me or whatever. Pimping. You want to be with all these women. Just say you want to be with all these women, but don't make it seem like you just with them and there's nobody else. That's what I have a problem with. You can see 20 women at one time if that's what you want to do. You can go out here and dating everybody, just doing whatever you want to do, but don't make it seem like they are your only one. Like, no. Like, you need to let them know, like, look, I'm talking to other women. If you got a problem with that, then maybe we shouldn't be together or something like that. But I will be talking to other women. So, point blank, period. But he making it seem like they are just solo dolo, and that's not it. So, I got a problem with that. Point blank, period. What happened? So he talking to some girl named Maria, and they've been talking for years before he met Sarah. Everything's before he met Sarah, child, but he be lying. And they rebuilding some relationship or something like that. Day was just like, you just doing too much. She basically told him like, you need to focus on your kids. Like, we ain't had no father growing up and stuff like that, and I know how it is. So you need to focus on being better for your children and stuff like that. He lying, talking about he going to see his kids and he talks to the children and all this other stuff. Like, all this lying ass. Sarah, we see Sarah, she highlighting the phone calls or whatever like that, telling us again that he been in New York and she feel like they just objects they threw in the trash. Then we see Michael, he's talking on the couch with his mama. Sarah called him. She's like, oh, I'm going to give you some time. The only reason why he picked up that phone is because his mama was there and the cameras was on him. If them cameras wasn't on him, he wouldn't have picked up that damn phone. But the mama's talking about she going to leave and give him some privacy. But she's still standing there in the damn, you might as well just sit on the couch. It's like, what's the purpose of her getting up and then walking 2 feet away and then standing there listening to the conversation? Anyway, Sarah basically was telling Michael, like, look, I'm looking at the phone records. You calling all these chicks. You doing all this stuff with these people. I brought you that phone to talk to your kids, and you ain't doing that. So what's up? Like, if you're not going to talk to your children, I'm going to cut the phone off. He like, come on, man. You can't never get a hold of me. No. And the mama just looking all dumb in the face. So he gonna come up to New York in a couple days and she gonna be available. She was just like, I'm not holding my breath or waiting. And she banged on him. She should have cut that phone off. Let him buy his own phone. Half of them other hoes buy that phone for him. At that point, I'd have cut the phone off. I'd have called AT&T, T-Mobile, Cricket, whoever they got, and I'd have told them, cut that phone line off. He don't need it no more. He can go out there and buy another phone with somebody else's money or whatever. Because then this fool gets up talking about something. She shouldn't be worried about who else I'm talking to. And she just jealous. And since we not together no more, she just worried and imagining about what I'm doing with these other women. That's all you heard? You ain't hear the fact that she said that you need to see your children. And you not talking to your children is a problem for her. But you talking to all these other females, but you're not talking to your children. Like, that's the problem. But all you heard was you talking to all these females. He ain't ish. And I don't understand why these women keep flocking to him. Like, why? Why? He must got that golden rod. Somebody tell me. Child, he must got that safari out here. But anyway, he calling, soon as he go outside, he calling some chick. That's why I said she needed to cut that phone off. He calling some chick. I'm assuming it's Maria, and telling her they need to go out there to New York and take a ride because he gonna be stressed because he going out there to see his children and he needs somebody to support him, blah, blah, blah. Next we see him, he in the car, he calling Sarah and telling her like, I'm in New York, I'm coming by to see y'all and so forth. We see Sarah, she like, I don't even believe it. If he in New York, I'll stand out here, we'll play outside, and if he roll up, he roll up. Child, he got Maria in the car. All we see is her hand and her nails. And he's talking about something, yeah, baby, I love you. I'm going to go ahead and see my kids. She's like, well, I don't want no drama, okay? I'm not into the drama and stuff. So, Michael is drama. So, you were the wrong person. And that was the end of the episode, y'all. I cannot, with MMS, I cannot with them. I cannot with him and his forehead and his bad hair. I cannot with him. I just cannot. But that was the episode, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And comment down below on how you felt about this video. I do apologize for it being a couple days late. But a girl was tired. You see these bags under my eyes. But I got to go ahead and get this lad twinked up. And then I'll see y'all tonight for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Until next time, peace.